Well, that's looking precarious. Are you bleeding?
It was an accident.
You know,
My finger slipped.
I'm aware
On
about the
brain
concept
menu.
of menstruation. Are you doing okay?
I don't know if I'm doing okay or not right now. My brain menu seems to think that I'm on something right now when it's not.
That you're on something like speed or what? What are you on?
No, like what you said, the menstruation thing. I shouldn't be starting it anytime soon right now.
Right.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
If I may, what's your name, ma'am?
Briar.
How you spell that?
B-R-I-A-R.
All right. Now, what do you do
I'm a bathhouse worker.
besides bleed all over the place? All right. Bathhouse worker. Okay. Now, do you have any lofty goals here in Naudis? Is it business or pleasure?
Well, you know,
I guess your
help the
business
bathhouse
is
with-
pleasure. So,
yeah.
right. I'm Private Grimheart. You can just call me Grim. You know, if you need any help with anything.
Right. I remember meeting you a couple days ago.
Yeah, just gotta make sure, you know, everything's in order. Gotta protect the peace. So, if you see anything out of the ordinary, please make sure to report it. Mm-hmm.
Well, there was what the Imperials called the monkey situation the other night.
I'm not aware of something like that.
I don't know, they were kind of just screaming from on the
Morning,
roofs,
Major.
and that's about it.
Yeah. I do remember you. You were the lovely girl who's kind of hanging out by herself.
Wait, I mean, I sometimes hang out with some people.
No, I meant
The
we were in
bathhouse?
the bath, and you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Eve.
Ah, morning, ladies.
Morning.
Y'all seen anything
Oh.
unusual over the nighttime?
Not at the moment that I know of.
All right.
If
Carry
I
on.
think of anything, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I was busy, but we'll let you know, sir.
Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna go with my bathhouse mates now.
All right, go get it.
Mm.
Thank you, Lady Briar. Okay.
All right. I'm going to start gathering people that I need. They come find Crassus organically. Is Laudia here? Does anyone know?
Apparently he lost some fight with Dredge.
I reckon it was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, I had snippets of that.
Let me check.
How do you think we Yeah, you know what? Perfect. I'll just grab me whenever you need me. We can figure
It
that
doesn't
out.
look like it.
Last I heard, they want
Interesting.
Actually, I'd say it's probably just possible.
That's
That's pretty bad. And then
We don't have Markle either, so we can skip those segments.
Yeah. Let's
Or the one, the one segment, and it'll be the Major speaking for the Imperials. We need Faye. So we need to find out where they are. I can grab Kyler.
I'm even more nervous upon hearing that friends are alright. Apparently Mr. Vicario
We'll also
wants to
need
fight
Nolza,
and
so
he's
make sure you
waiting till
grab
sleeping.
Hydrasia.
I didn't hear of it until now.
Got it.
Yeah, he made a bet.
Of course I made him.
Kind of fell through. Right now, he helped me with the job either way, so he's less out of
Oh, you had turned around and walked away. I'm not a deceitful man. I mean, if you want, you can count my coin purse.
No, I don't, but I don't know how much.
Good
was in here to
morning.
begin with.
Sorry for the confusion last night.
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, you see some folks in the tower, you think, oh well, hell, I guess they took it.
No, I would never do such a thing. Don't even worry
I
about it. My
believe you.
apologies in the first place.
Nah, it's alright. You got permission, so I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, alright?
Thank you.
I'm
You
Private
as well.
Grimheart. If you, or just Grim.
Celine, Barrow.
Alright.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Over from the Mercs.
I only do
Pleasure.
handshakes over wooden railings. So
Ah,
I'll leave you to your breakfast. Carry on.
of course. Thank you again.
Have a good time.
Yes, you as well.
I'm back.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faye's being pushed in this direction.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hmm.
Morning run then.
Good luck on the run.
Actually, give me one sec. I think we may have one more joining us, but she got distracted.
Hmm.
Scrungle is covered in several different colors of dye, and you also saw the dye salesman throw a bottle of dye at him as he was walking down here.
What the hell?
Come and get your die.
Mr. Dye guy, what happened with that cat?
Yes. Well, it came in here and knocked all of the things in here. I had to ask help to pick it up.
Yeah.
I just
Well.
got here.
I see. Well, sorry that happened. That's what cats tend to do. They see stuff set up, they knock it out.
Indeed. Knocked out a bunch of different dies and everything.
Would you like compensation from said creature?
No, nothing is broken at the moment, but it almost broke though. But I'm okay though.
We could-
Everything's alright and still fine.
Well, we could skin the thing.
I wouldn't say that, but if it does it again, yes.
Alright. Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
Tracking.
Major, make your way to Arn's house. Nulzus, make your way to Arn's house. Gerbom, you'll be picked up along the way.
Hmm. Sometimes it just feels like people walk right past you. It's the damnedest thing.
Because it's my age. Feels like everybody does that.
Yeah, I hear you. Good morning, mailman.
I think I'll ask the tavern.
You got fires in there, right?
Well, there was a grease fire yesterday. What do you want with the tavern?
What?
There was a grease fire yesterday. What do you want with the tavern? Was that part of your doing?
What? No, I'm the woodcutter.
Oh.
I got 4 more logs left after supplying the bathhouse. I was looking for buyers, but my usual buyer ain't around.
Yeah, if not the tavern, the people at Sticks and Stones, the actual, building place.
Over there?
Well, you go down, you go past Marin's place, the clothier, and it's on the right. Next to the wall that's still being built.
I'll go get her.
Oh, okay.
That's the woodworking station. So if you don't find business there, they'll take any and all wood you got. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't meet a woodcutter when I came in. Oh, there.
Oh, woodworker.
I'll go ask her first.
Oh yeah,
Woodworker?
you might not see anyone there, so you might want to make the rounds, and then
Right.
if you don't end up selling, you can always sell it there. Always.
All right.
All right. We are about to make our way to the keep. Everybody knows the small council room is. I'm gathering up the powers that be. Dresker, please prepare the opposition. I'm going to pop out.
Understood.
I'll be one below.
One thing that I want to take care of really quickly, everybody, is as they're heading up, if you could populate along the battlements and by the gates to the keep as Radad guards, garbed in green, that would be ideal. I would love that. And then I want you all to have your noble models on standby, and then you can teleport to Drazker. I'm going to get into the small council chambers right now. I believe that is on the second floor of the keep, correct?
You can TP.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yes.
Yep.
I can TP to you, Ash?
Yes,
Is that what
sir.
you said? Okay, thank you very much.
I love witnessing a wolf have a...
And then if the rest of you can populate as Radad guards outside and then royal guards inside, that would be perfect. And then we will, they'll be led to the small council chambers. I need one volunteer to play as royal guard that knows where the small council chambers are. Do I have one volunteer? Let me drag Storm down. Storm Sharp.
Hello there.
Do you know where the small council chambers are?
Yes, I do. I'm at the main entrance of the keep. I can lead whoever there is needs to be.
Okay, thank you very much, Storm Sharp. That would be great. Appreciate
Understood.
it. Okay, everybody else can teleport on Kimchi, R of Ash, or Drazker for the small council chambers when you're ready. Biggest Bear and Lennon, if the two of you could populate as Naudis Radad guards outside, and then just have these models on standby, switch back into them once they enter the palace.
Oh, thank you.
That would be great. An efficient use of our resources.
Ah, thanks. Those are foldaways.
Royal guard.
Okay, for the rest of you, I'm gonna go over the episode planning very quickly.
I can stay with
Who
you.
is Patrizio Hartho?
If you want. Oh, my clothing should be on. Yeah.
That would be me.
Okay. Gantel?
Cloth is 50%.
I guess that's me.
Okay, and then that means Nomad, you are Patrizio Vant.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said what's 50%?
I'm going to not tell you guys what to say. I'm not going to be feeding lines into your ears. I'm just going to try to, direct the conversation. If I, call for more anger, things like that, just, raise your voices or, amp it up, dial it up to 10.
Look at this handsome, slick nomad.
This
Look at
dude.
him. So fucking handsome.
Thank you.
I don't know about that Storm Sharp.
you've ever wanted to yell at Brunswick, now is the time.
Yeah, go.
I'm planning on doing it
Royal
with
Guards
you.
in the keep.
Yes, Royal Guards in the keep.
Coming.
I'm gonna go check on where Brunswick is right now.
They're walking up through the keep. They just went through the gate. They'll be at the.
Okay,
keep
excellent.
soon.
Do we have any Radad guards out here?
Guess
I
not.
think
Need people.
I think Shinfo is doing their guard training nearby the keep. So.
Okay, Bear
Not sure.
Lennon, thank you very much.
He canceled the training because there's too much going on right now.
Understood.
Helmet is. Where is helmet? Where did I find it? Oh, our next to custom.
Okay, Storm, lead them. Nomad, you're not gonna follow them. As soon as they're out of sight, Nomad, I want you to teleport on Ash. Okay? Get that ready right now. Everybody can start teleporting on Drazker, Kimchi, Ash, Fourwind. Get into your seats, get into your positions, switch avatars. Sit anywhere, because
With the Patrizos, if you could put your name and your status, that would also help me greatly. Just so I make sure if we ever address
Good
you.
idea.
Yeah.
Razuvius. When they are brought to the small council chambers, what I want you to do is announce them. You'll say, Lady Radad, I introduce, Lord Arnulf Earhart. As they, like, one by one, kind of like stop them, like stem them from coming in, and then they'll all sit down one by one.
Copy.
My parent? I don't recognize you.
Nomad, sit on this side so that the players are over there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's usually on that side is Imperials on the far end, and Erdhart's over there.
Lords and ladies, may I escort you in? Thank you. My barons and nobility, the Lord Earhart, the lady knows us, the other Lord Earhart, and our Major Dario of the Imperium. Forgive me, I do not know your name, miss.
Drosker,
Yes.
am I meant to be in any sort of meeting?
Oh, you're here. Awesome. Let me tell Bruns.
Okay.
It seems we are missing one more.
Major.
Yes. Lady Heidemann.
Guards, mother, whispered that the Lady Heidemann is back from whatever she was doing. If you want to collect her,
If you can wait in front of the clinic, and someone will pick you up and bring you there.
Got it.
Thank you.
Make small talk amongst each other.
Once the Lady Heidemann arrives, we can begin this meeting. Till then, patience.
No, we have to wait for these outsiders.
Yes, my baron.
Let's wait for this meeting, and now the outsiders keep us waiting, of course.
You look well.
As well as I can be, my lord. Just like they always do.
My baron, did you receive that delicacy we sent your way?
I did. I greatly appreciate it. It's always good to be able to sample the goods of the local merchants, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
I thought you and yours had a sweet tooth.
Keeping up with my studies, learning what I can.
Difficult not to, in my opinion.
That baker is going places, I swear. Quite the cake.
On a different note, how is your family doing? Well,
Staying up to date with everything that I can.
They're doing well. My youngest has just celebrated her 6th birthday.
But I remain unfazed.
That is wonderful news.
Sounds pretty
I'll have to send your family my best.
I appreciate it greatly. Thank you.
There's no issue, my friend. Goodness.
Lord Chamberlain. Suppose it won't be too much longer now.
Yes.
My baron. We would hate to waste your time.
Not at all.
Every
These
moment
meetings are necessary.
Every
There's no
moment
waste.
counts these days.
Should be all. This meeting shall begin shortly.
Why is the Baroness Rodard waiting on Pierre's diplomat? You're going to apologize for Rodard's guest. I do not believe you are the one responsible for bringing them here. I want to know who is responsible. I will find out immediately and let you know. I'm sure. Well, what was the reason for the idea possibly about Rodard?
Ah, there they are. The last of our
Cheers.
attendees.
Finally.
Thank you, Major.
Again.
Ah, the lady.
The lady hide him in my baroness in the world.
I'm glad you were able to join us.
Thank you.
It seems everyone has found their places of meeting.
So it seems, Mother. If there are any further
Oh.
commentations, I can begin this meeting. At your behest, Mother.
Yes, let us begin the meeting.
Right then. Before we get into any matters outside of the plans, let us look in. The first topic on hand, Lord Marshal, is directed towards you in regards to the Iron Mine. Some details reporting exactly how you went about this. But what was the cost of this venture of yours? Abrupt, but necessary. You could relay
Of course,
information.
my baron. The iron mines themselves at the time were believed to be secured by the robber baron's men. A contingent of Radod's soldiers, including myself, my retinue, and the Major and some of his best, went to go and secure their surrender. Documentation proving Adasco Beaumain's surrender was brought along with us to provide proof to prevent unnecessary bloodshed. When we arrived, we found that there was no man left standing. The robber baron's men were killed to the last. Without us knowing, and without the robber baron knowing, as his forces had been disconnected from the conflict, the entirety of the iron mine had been slaughtered because of the orc threat. The orcs were cunning, and they set up an ambush, lighting fires within to try and draw inexperienced men within. The Major and I realized what it was for what it was, and we were able to not only destroy this ambush, but kill one of their war trolls. 2 Radod soldiers. Major, how many Imperial men?
6 dead Imperial.
Halberdiers who went up against a war troll themselves without fear. And one of my knights were lost in the taking of this iron mine. It is currently secured by a joint garrison of Imperials and Radods, and is secure.
Who is allocating the resources to defend this mine?
These resources, now that it has been secured, where are they being allocated?
Before mining of the iron can begin, the location has to be secured. The stone mine, which is currently under the administration of Markle Morgul, one of the supposed coin cousins,
Objection,
is going out of his
Kovaz.
way to
Why
direct
is
as
Markle
much
Morgul
stone as he
administering
can
this? This has
to
not
the
been
iron mines.
approved by
So
the
not
dynasty.
say, but it's
Lord. Why has Markle Morgul been placed in charge of this without consultation of the dynasty?
I'm not aware as to the agreements
Murmurs.
between the merchant Lord Zenik and Mr. Morgan about the stone mines. But because he
This
is
does not
currently the
bode
one who is
well.
dealing with most of the stone, he's the one I dealt with to help secure the walls of the iron mine, my lord.
The one you dealt with. Not the,
The one you
rulers
dealt
of this
with.
barony.
Yes, security is paramount.
Kovaz, this was never agreed to or consulted
Palisades are not
upon.
enough, my baron told me.
You are furious.
I'm pretty sure that part's for when he says he wants to keep it in his care. But if you want me to
Okay,
go
go
now,
ahead.
if you want me to go now, then yeah.
Suggest that it's taken over by the Radods, that you'll move men to secure it.
In that case, Lord, once this is in place and the security is assured, it will be handed back to the dynasty, and we will all proceed from there.
I would request, my good barons and baroness, that the iron mines remain in the hands of the Erdhards who secured it.
You would request. No, hold on. This was never agreed to, nor consulted upon. Marshal, what could lead you to demand something of this from the dynasty?
Before our involvement, my good baron, the iron mines have been in the hands of the enemy. Those with personal retinues, those with soldiers, the nobles with their nodders, just sat upon their hands and did nothing to aid the Radauds. With the assistance of the Imperials and my own retinue and good Radaud volunteers that were not commanded, the mines were able to be secured. That means iron is secured for your dynasty.
Radaud soldiers will be
available
led
to
by
most
Captain
of this
Stone to
nation.
retake the iron mine
My good
for
friend,
the Radaud dynasty.
it is a strategic importance, and I ask to be the one to take care of it, so I may build it up and protect it from
You're going to argue with him after he objects.
And so you want us, after our country is currently being starved of coin, our dynasty being starved of coin, you want to take the profits then for yourself? Is that what you were trying to get?
The entirety of the
You
profits,
imply much,
my
brother.
good.
I believe that the Lord Erdhard has shown great initiative by doing as he has said. What was the state of our iron mine before that he made the decision by sacrificing not only his own men, and I believe a knight, his of his own.
He lost one of his number, and the Imperials lost 6. Should we give it to them too?
He made Markle Morgul the administrator without consulting the
Not
Baroness?
to mention, he is allocating administration without consulting us?
He's taking over the dynasty. Nobles, support Kovaz.
I am the Marshal, Baron. It is my job to secure the province.
Your job is
Secure,
security.
not administrate.
Not Yep. Nobles, back Kovaz up.
Administration security goes hand
Jump in on
hand,
it.
Baron Kovaz.
Baron Kovaz, if I may please.
Proceed.
It is of my humble opinion that no outsider, regardless of their contribution, should hold Gradian soil. He has lost men, yes, we all have. That gives him no right to soil! None.
You overstep your bounds.
And if I may, my baron,
Of the Radauds.
you place such importance on this man, this knight. What is a knight but just some armored thug with a title? Just like a lord trying to take a province. Honestly, one man, we've lost more than that. Get some real numbers.
If I may bear an amend. Major Dario.
The so-called outsider, the Marshal Lord Erdhard.
Now the Theosian speaks. Interrupt him.
And now the Theosian
As if he has any room to talk.
What riches are you going to pry from our soil?
Calm. Continue speaking, Major Dario. My apology. 2 outsiders secured the iron mines.
Not just Lord Erdhard, but it was also my initiative with him. It was our conjoined idea to secure it so that this province may recuperate from the schism that the Imperium and the Marshal have just fixed. As the Lord Erdhard has stated, none of the levies of any of the nobility here took action to do so. It was the work of the outsiders that you call that took initiative to save this province.
They take too much initiative.
Thank you, Major Dario.
Too much initiative, if you ask me.
It seems they plot against us, my
Well,
baron.
no one did
Honestly.
ask you. He was
Lady
welcomed
Moses,
here
speak.
on my
Somebody call her the man-eater.
and my ask. I
Why
vouched
should
for
we
him
listen
along
to a
with my money
man-eater
for
like
the damn
you?
war. Where was yours?
The man-eater is speaking. Very good.
Protocols. To the protocols of the barons themselves. We're not here to power grab.
The Baron's asking, and none of you stepped forward. So if insiders can't help, I guess the outsiders do it for us. And it seems they did it better than any of you could have. Why should they not be rewarded for their efforts?
Should stick to the arena.
What's her angle?
What is your angle, Lady Nozos?
What are you profiting from this?
What are you profiting from all this,
Seems she schemes as well.
I have the safety of the arena.
Do you seek the Lord Earhart's hand in marriage so you can steal his riches too?
You seek the Lord Earhart's hand in marriage so you can steal his riches too!
We've heard the rumors, Lord.
If you allow me to speak. Unless we become uncivilized in here.
Amem, take command. You will now command respect, Amem. Tell everybody to shut the fuck up.
If we are to conduct ourselves properly in this hall, you will allow all lords and ladies to speak.
Or you will have them thrown out, Amem.
If you cannot apply with these rules, and you cannot basically learn to at least respect as much as the few words that come out their mouth, and you can be thrown out.
You sully the name of this court and our dynasty.
You sully my name, my father's name, and my mother's name by such disrespect.
Apologies, my Baron. I meant no disrespect.
No. You've been quiet, Lord Marshal. Something stirs within you.
This province suffers, my lord. That is clear. I have not hidden from you who I am, where I come from. The man at that table is my enemy and always will be. But this province is my priority. And I swore to you that I would leave it a better place than when I found it. That is the price for the amount of freedom that you have given me. If myself and the Major can put aside our differences to fight a common threat, to not only help restore peace and order, then I find it very hard to understand why the reigning nobles have done nothing before our arrival, and have continued to leak this province dry of its silver until its coffers were nigh empty. Or they wear silks,
Ash,
fine clothes, host
I've rolled
their
a 15
parties.
in favor of
Where
Arn.
was their contribution, my lord?
Well spoken indeed. Now,
Sit down, my son. Sit. I have listened to all of you talk and had your opinions and add onward to someone who was very compliant with letting us know what's been going on. I have heard what you have done, and this is a great service to this dynasty. And so, your request is being approved.
Lord Earhart, say these words. Lord Earhart, from this
Lord
day
Earhart,
until your last,
From this day,
the Iron
until your
Mine will be
last,
governed
the
by your
Iron
house,
Mine will be governed by your house.
to be inherited by your sons and their sons
To
in
be
trust
inherited
to House
by your
Radad.
sons.
Such a thing, Baroness. As soon as we depart, it will be returned to the dynasty, as I promised your son.
Very well.
Very well then.
Shall be held in trust to House Radad.
It shall be held in trust.
Thank you, Baroness.
Now, to the next matter.
Now to the next matter at hand.
The diplomatic affairs to Karbazra, how did they go?
the diplomatic affairs to Albastra. I can talk. Bit of a hard thing to do within this council room, though.
Yeah.
How did they fare?
When it is said that House Earhart negotiated all of these things on the behalf of the dynasty, this is going to cause a huge outcry. This is disrespectful and a downright
Diplomatic
power
talks with
play.
Kabazra was a more or
This is
less
gonna make
resounding success.
Radod's look weak.
As far as I'm aware, and you'll forgive me, my father headed this one up primarily, but we managed to establish trade with them, as well as a few other bits and bobs. An agreement of
A non-aggression
non-aggression.
pact and a defensive alliance, my lords.
A what? Excuse?
You have to explain what the fact entailed.
If I may stand alongside my son and answer your questions respectfully, Baroness.
Of course.
Ash, you're not going to
At
like
that time
this.
in Karbazar, when this agreement was made, it was with the understanding that the Salam dynasty is in a similar position to the Radods. However, their coffers have not suffered. Their trade has been thorough, but their southern borders are assaulted consistently by free company mercenaries. They do not have much of an army, but they are an economic powerhouse in the east, and we need trade with a dynasty as such. While we were present, we solved a few issues for that dynasty, which I can go into detail later, if the lords and lady decide. But to answer your question directly, Baroness, the trade agreement is that the Salam dynasty will consider the Radod dynasty as its primary export due to its ports. The reason why this is important is the Kalari dynasty controls the Nerion Bridge. The amount of taxes that the Kalari dynasty puts on any ground trade makes any efforts by the Salam dynasty to be nigh worthless. The only profits they'll make is through your dynasty, your ports. They must deal with you. And we want them to deal with us and not the Vipects. The trade agreement states that we'll be their first and foremost primary export.
He's making a
and
lot
that
of
they will
decisions
look in
for
the
the
near
dynasty.
future to establish port trade via your capital. The non-aggression pact is a swearing from this dynasty to yours that they will never bear arms against the Radod dynasty. They'll never be the ones to break truce, and they will never be the ones to stab us in the back. To further this, because of the examples given upon our visit, Baroness, the good Baron agreed to a defensive alliance, where what forces he does have he would commit to the Allied defense of our capital, if we agreed to do the same. It is a mutual interest. Before I agreed to this, my lords, I made sure that there were no external threats to the dynasty that may pull us into some sort of unforeseen conflict. The only other dynasty in the area is the Vipects.
Baroness,
You're
why?
making a lot of judgment calls. May I ask you why you believe these agreements? There's something that you should make without talking to myself or my sons.
The Baron wanted an answer the same day we spoke, Baroness. I told them that I would bring it to the council before anything was finalized. It still requires your signatures. It is not yet set in stone.
If we back out now, what would that say about us? Of course we have to accept.
I told him that I had not spoken to my leadership yet, my lord. It would be on my head alone.
Fury on Kovaz's side.
Regardless, Lord Erdhart, this was disrespectful and coy.
Do you truly believe that you have risen so far that you can disrespect the dynasty you serve?
There was no disrespect meant, my baron. Merely trying to secure the outboard.
This was a
interests of
downright
the Redoubt
power
dynasty
play.
So the Apex may not starve us.
This was an obvious power play for you to maintain control of the trade that's going between them, far beyond the realm of a marshal. Even if, with the non-aggression pact and defensive alliance you have been, the trade agreement is certainly not something that you should have jurisdiction over.
Nobles, get mad. On his side, Petruzios.
Do you disagree?
My baron,
In a
the
moment.
judgment call made still requires your agreement and your consent. The groundwork was laid down. There was no one else willing to do this. There were no other envoys.
You had something to say.
Forgive me if it seems to me that the Marshal extends his own influence. It makes the Radod dynasty look bad by comparison. It makes us look weak. This is a power play, nothing more. Seeks to undermine us. Undermine you, my baron. My baroness.
Hotho.
Pick up this aggression, Drazger. This is way too monotone.
No, you may not. My baron, I must say, we are obviously dealing. Shut your mouth! We are dealing with some kind of failed warmonger who lost his home and now seeks to claim the piece of ours. Seriously, how can we even let this occur? The problem's staring in front of us.
Has interrupted me twice now when I chose to speak.
You'll have your chance.
Shut your whore mouth.
Shut
fish.
your whore mouth, fish.
This is ridiculous. Why are we entertaining this? The nation he hails from has already failed. Why should we allow him to fail here?
We only need to look at history to see the reason here.
That'll be our ruin!
The Marshal has laid the path.
None of you have done anything. You've sat upon your...
We have sent waves of soldiers. We have bled coin and men for this dynasty. You will maintain your place, foreigner, outsider.
You will know your place, foreigner.
This dynasty.
I don't remember seeing
You
any
pushed your way as an outsider.
Perhaps you should crawl back into that arena of yours!
It was my call
Quiet
to
down.
visit this damn
In
war
this
and you
council
sat
room,
on your
this
ass and drank
instant.
wine.
I understand that there is so much at stake, how it feels this way.
I'm rolling. Ash. Ash, that is a critical one for Arnulf. This was outside of his bounds.
When we began.
And you side with Kovaz on this one.
With all the
He does
good
too
that you
much.
had done with this iron mine, this was too much. I do not agree with what the names were being called of you. Because that is not how we should treat guests in this council room. But this
Authority.
was out of line. This was out of line. Before you go anywhere out of this dynasty, out of anywhere to get any kind of connection, to assist with us, you come to us first, regardless, to let us know everything that you are doing. That is how it is supposed to be done.
If you deny this now, it makes your house look weak. You have
And if you
hijacked
deny
the
this
diplomatic
now-
process.
hijacked the diplomatic process. The next
Sit
time...
down.
No. Sit down, the both of you.
Yes, Baroness.
He'll bring up the land secured by the
Now, we have another to bring up. The land secured by Miss Venora. Please. I have a few questions for you.
DM, I
And
need
this
a
is
roll because, excuse me. This is the first time she's actually pulling out because she knows she has to be respectful of the Baroness. See if Dario sees her face clearly or not.
rolling. That is a critical three.
Critical
Faye.
3, Faye.
Yes, my
The face
Baroness.
is very familiar to you, Dario. You just can't place it.
My questions to you are as follow. What is your intent with this land? Where would you like it located? And what do you think you will provide for our dynasty? I have received your letter, but to hear it from you, word of mouth, would be
my Baroness.
proper in this situation.
As it should be, I am still learning the ways of Gradia, and as a new coming citizen, I am grateful that you allow me this audience, especially in front of the nobility, so that I may learn proper etiquette in these matters. First and foremost, the last 2 years that I've been in Gradia, in your wonderful province, was the beauty of the Sabine Forest, and the way that Joldar has kept it all these years untouched by hands, so that hunters and other people that come to the province can see the beauty that he saw in your lands and his ancestors before him. Upon these lands in the Sabine Forest, I have found plentiful herbs to make tinctures that save lives, that improve the lives of the nobility, of even the common folk here in Naxos. What I would love to bring before the dynasty and to my Baroness is a steady supply of potions and tinctures that will see fit to keep all y'all's lives better. Because a
Nomad,
healthy dynasty is a
Sakura,
strong dynasty.
the two of you are going to speak in support of this.
But also to this effect,
that you know that these this
Lady
apothecary
Baroness,
has helped the common folk and the
is that, as you
nobility
know,
alike.
I am a wood elf, and so is my caretakers that
When the
seeks my
discussion is
safety
open.
throughout the Sabine, as it's been laid siege by orcs periodically, which the Imperials and the Earnhardts have been dealing with constantly to keep them out of the city. But I will be honest with you, my lady. Wood elves know the forest best, know how best practices to keep it in its entirety and in its splendor, to keep it untouched, but also know how to utilize all the resources that it can behold to the dynasty. Thus I ask for the lands to the northwest of the Forest Stream River. There I found plenty of herbs, and it's a natural lay of the land has kept it safe for the most part from the orc incursion. I even had my workers that helped me control over these plentiful spots of herbs to patrol along the river, and they too have kept the orcs at bay. Now, I will be honest with you, Baroness. Over the years that I've been in the forest and out, periodically they have taken what the forest may provide. Free stone. Trees that have fallen and have aged, and have set them aside in stockpiles within the Sabine. But I dare not touch them or move them because at the end of the day, they do not belong to us. They belong to the dynasty. I see fit if you award these lands northwest in the Sabine to me. That gives me quick access to offload these goods to not only the iron mine, but also your stone quarry that needs the equipment repaired and fortified, so that those resources can be allocated to Nautis in defense of itself. And also I've built up quite a rapport with the Carters Guild in renting these carts for the said goods back and forth from the Sabine. And I've held up my end of the bargain with the Carters Guild in keeping the wagons in working order. This is what I asked of the dynasty. If you say see fit to award him to me, my lady.
Alright, nobles, speak up.
If I may, I have one question. There was an incident at your apothecary shop a few days ago. Would this incident be mitigated if this was agreed upon by the Baroness?
Well, truth be told, the alchemy shop, apothecary, is not owned by me. I just work out of there. The apothecary is actually owned by another person. I believe in the Corcatus is a proprietary for Oshan, who actually runs the store. He just have allowed me to work alongside him. I have not been in there when this explosion happened. And I've even told the Imperial, even the Major himself, that he may investigate and be able to look thoroughly in the apothecary to make sure that everything is in order, that it doesn't pose a threat to his ships, as I know that one of the ships met its end under an explosion, which brought a lot of the
pressure
hearts
her a
in the
little
people.
bit from the noble side. She wants a large swath of forest to herself, does she?
If I may.
By all means.
Go for it, Lennon.
I have heard that you are a good alchemist, yes, and that you have helped a good number of people in the nobility. But who are you to take so much land, and would you even be able to see to it properly? An alchemist is one thing, but seeing to the land and that resources and making sure that the dynasty gets what it needs is another.
Taxes.
Taxes, for instance. Not
We
certain
could give
if
you
Miss
a
Nora,
writ.
with all due respect, would be able to handle the burden.
We could, Nomad, when you stand up, you're gonna say, we could give you a writ to gather from this land, but why do you want it? Why do you want to own it?
Truth be
to
told,
rule it?
I am quite educated, have been for many years. I know how to read and write. I know how to speak and write in Elvish and in English as well, in common. I have wood elves that work for me currently. 10 in total. They see fit to the security of me and everything that I hold dear that I have brought forth before the dynasty.
Nomad, you can interrupt her.
If there's any taxes you require to me, I have been quite good.
Say it one
in
more
doing
time.
Business with not only
You can
here,
interrupt her.
but even
The line, sorry.
Oh, just press her about why she
I am
needs to
quite
administrate this
readily
land. Why
seen
does she
by
want
the
to be
merchants
granted
guild.
it? We could
So I
just
have
give her a
done
writ to
business
gather her
throughout
materials.
Gradia through them.
Miss Fenora, what do you plan to do with this land in specifics, of course? I know you speak through vagaries and generics. Please enlighten me.
Well, for one, the force must remain pristine if we are to gather the rare herbs that are created for these tinctures. People who go through forests like we have currently, which is used for cutting y'all's forest down and stuff. My elves know how to go throughout the forest without
Kimchi, press her. Why does she need this
You
land?
know
She can
how
gather.
to keep the forest in perpetuity. That seems quite beneficial.
If I may. I'm curious specifically as to why you're requesting to own this land. We could certainly give you a writ of permission to gather from it. What does ownership gain you? I have no objection to my mother's granting you of land. I'm just curious as to why such a large amount would need to be owned by you in order for this specific venture.
Likewise.
Well, if you find so cautious about me owning such land, let it be written that maybe for a time, I show you what I can do with it. Earn your trust.
Some sort of trial.
Again, it is not a... Please. It is not a lack of trust. I'm just wondering what the difference between ownership and a writ of permission to gather in the area would entail. What is the benefit for you? Specifically ownership.
Well, having land in the forest would allow me to finally live there permanently. I am a wood elf. I am used to living within the forest, not in the city walls. It's part of my culture.
And these other wood elves, would they live with you there?
And I assume these other wood elves would then live with you as well? Which is why you're requesting such a large amount.
You're right, my man. And if you see fit to want to meet them, I'm more than welcome to bring them before you.
Amem, you will ask, does this entail a settlement?
Living out
I
there would
seem-
entail a settlement of a kind, an estate. What exactly would you have to harbor, you and your retinue?
A good question.
To be honest with you, Baron Amem, there's not many of my kind left in the world. Your Baroness offers me an opportunity to finally give them a place to call home, and a dynasty that would actually nurture them and allow them to give back to ones who harbor them, who keep them safe, who show them that there are people within Gradia that do care more than just coin.
So you seek a sanctuary for wood elves,
I
a
think
safe
I've shown the
asylum.
Baroness.
You seek more of a sanctuary, is what I am taking from this.
My Baron, that's exactly
An
what I
enclave of wood elves. You'll have to discuss this among yourselves, but you will do a trial
in turn, I would
period.
like to ask something of both of you barons and the Baroness, because I am not informed enough in politics. Palamon, I know you spoke, Miss Baroness, that you're not in good terms with him. Here lately, I have been on good terms with the Lord Sarkozy of the Vineyard. I want to ask you, if I may, continue that relationship with them just to at least...
This is gonna beggar suspicion from everybody in this room.
Ground with at least
Jasker Arn has signaled Kyler to bail her out.
At least for now, until the orc
Yep,
threat
well,
is dealt with.
everybody amp up the suspicion. She is now suspect. Understood. Brunswick.
I think the main thing that people are concerned about is what major export you could give to the barony itself. Giving you this land, what could you give back to the barony in return? Taxes are one thing. You've mentioned your wood elf tribe there. They're proficient with alchemy and gathering and such in a way that wouldn't affect the forest, is what you've been saying.
She is discussing much more than that, Lord Earhart. This is a enclave of wood elves, a sanctuary.
The barony and the nobles.
Aye.
That would...
If I may, Lord Earhart, this is not just a gathering post of sorts. This is a sanctuary of wood elves a small force, if you will. They could potentially be a threat in a small form, probably to a neighboring city like Balerno or
Mem, look
Cassetto.
thoughtful.
To any of the hunters that may go out there, of course. If you're giving them this land, the hunters that go from Cassetto, Balerno, and even Nautis here will have difficulty finding game.
Perhaps.
Lady, I can speak on that. We've been dealing with the hunters for over 2 years now. They haven't ran into no problems hunting alongside my wood elves. Actually, on the contrary, they've helped them quite a bit with their hunting. And even now,
but would that
those
change interest in towns, right?
No.
It's in the
Right,
name.
that is correct.
You've been working alongside these hunters for 2 years. Do you expect that to change with the ownership of a large plot of land in which hunting could have been
No.
taking place?
No, I would still not deny them access to it. No, I would not.
Oh. I'd
They
like
might
to hear
push
the
on.
ladies' take on this, on the far corner.
We're gonna wrap this up
Miss Hardman
pretty
has
soon.
been very
Regardless of
quiet.
such, hunters would still need designated hunting writs upon your land and upon the
Yes.
dynasty's land. It is the very reason they are allowed to hunt on the land that they gather.
Baroness, you're
Yeah.
gonna wrap this up. You're gonna grant her proposal for
Provide a
now.
contract of ownership
And,
of the land. You would need to issue this
I
also.
thank you very much, Lady Heidemann, for adding in and assisting with everyone's options here. But for now, I am going to approve. And we will talk more on this.
Hey, my lady.
Very good.
I look forward to our talk.
If I may, I have a question I would like to pose to the good Lady Heidemann and Major Dario. Specifically about the situation in Balerno. I don't think that I am alone when I believe that something like this needs to come to a swift end. And I'm sure that we would all love to see Balerno re-enter the fold sooner rather than later.
Agreed. Due to the acts of the good Lady Heidemann and her diplomatic outings towards Balerno, she's been able to achieve some form of understanding with the denizens there. We're simply waiting for a meeting with the Baron so we can further discuss, and hopefully the cooperation of Balerno, of how to pull them back in to the barony as a whole.
Nomad,
Of course, that
when
needs to
he's
happen
done,
whenever
you are
you
going
so
to ask if the
please,
Imperials can really be trusted to sway affairs in our direction. After all, the worse things are, the longer they stay. Or the longer the Imperials stay. What's to say the Major isn't outright sabotaging things?
To be sent into the city, but they still will not open the gates. I'm
Once
still in
they're
the
finished.
process of selecting the most trusted diplomatic staff by Sergeant Sanders.
My Baron, if I may.
You have
something?
Fucking resolution, Drasker.
Major Dario, it is clear that the longer this process goes on with you, the more, how should I say, suspicious the circumstances. There are many rumors, you see, of the Imperials plotting against this province. How long should we let you run free as a dog? Yes.
My good lord. Suspicion has no place at the table with the Imperium after it was us that won the war for the barony. Let it make it privy that
Someone
it was
else
me and
stand
the
up and
Marshal
say,
who decided
what's to say the
fate
Major isn't
of
outright
this very barony
sabotaging
due to the
things?
arrogant acts of the upper class. And there's
What's to say the Major?
summoning their levies.
Let's say the Major isn't outright sabotaging things. Yes, you finished the war for us.
Seems all too convenient.
100 men! Sabotaging! It was the acts of this barony and the upper class that allowed treason in a schism through the entirety of this barony. If that never occurred, then these men would never have died. and you accuse me and my leadership of
You guys keep arguing the Imperials. Anger.
Ah, a warmonger
Distrust.
plotting with another warmonger. I think it's clear, Baron, of what's going on here.
You have saved your province time and time again due to the
Claims of salvation. Soon he'll be mounting his men march through the streets and occupying it.
It's all too convenient.
keeping at bay of the auction
Another outsider who lays claim to Gradian soil.
Baroness, recognize Ladia.
Have occupied our trenches between us and the enemy.
Lady Eidemann, please. You have something to add.
I do. Now the good Baroness has called for silence. I will have my say. Forgive the good Mage's outburst. He is a military man, not a diplomatic officer by any means. But credit where credit is due, he gets results. And yes, indeed,
Murmurs.
was the main barrier between you
I don't know about this one.
nobility, just another body in a ditch. This is just simple fact. It was because of my efforts, and the efforts of Venora, and through the Imperium, that this province is even still here. Now that you have an understanding of your history that happened but weeks ago, please understand that the Imperium has no intentions of doing anything in the sort of sabotage, and to even suggest as such is ridiculous. What would be the point in bringing the good Baroness to see
Throwing out there, the diplomat did not mention the air darts and having a hand in the success. Play with that if you want.
I wasn't supposed
Yeah,
to.
go for it.
I left because it was the right thing to do. Why would a woman, so young as I am, but 21 years old, wish to uproot
Somebody interrupt her with what Brun said.
I see you left out the foreigner in this dealing of saying the Empire was the one who won it all. If we learn from history, isn't there a dark mark upon you two? How scandalous indeed.
Foreigner that you constantly insult, destroyed the Capitano's racketeering and murderous intent. This foreigner held a keep between you and losing your titles.
Lady Heidemann, we have protocol. Too much change in the idealings of foreigners. Baroness, please.
Let her finish.
Yes.
There's been too many interruptions in this
I
country.
apologize, my Baroness.
Foreigner or not, these facts remain. I don't care how you feel. Facts don't care about your feelings. But I do care that these
Theosian sophistry. Lenin, shout that.
The Imperial
Theosian sophistry!
Of course.
The very words you speak are nothing but slander. Let me make it apparent to this entire room that if the Imperium leaves today, this province falls. You and your garrison have what? 200 men, not even. The Imperium's rank in the 1300. If
We would be glad to have you no longer darken our doorstep, Imperial.
We'd glad to have you darken our doorstep no longer, Major. How much of our money are you taking with the taxes alone?
Then you are truly foolish and arrogant as every noble is. You will lose everything you
Oh, foolish, says the Major.
Hold, Dario. You make it sound as though you intend to hold us hostage.
Oh, those cannons aimed right
I
at
do not
us.
intend to do as such, but there is a debt that this barony owes the Imperium. Let that be ever prevalent, Baron Kovaz.
One day it is a debt, the next he is claiming soil, just
My
like them.
Baron, he got lucky. All of them did. This is why we have protocol. This is why we have rules of law.
Please, please, hear me for what I have to say. I've presented you with the facts. I've presented you with your history as you know it. The reason the province still stands. Perhaps
Okay, we're
I
gonna
haven't
wrap it
presented
up.
you enough. Will this brooch do? That was given to me by your baroness. Oh, I'm just some foreigner. Then why do I have this? I did my part here. Did you do yours? The silence
Yes, Brunswick.
speaks for itself.
Very well said. No, I was stunned.
Well said.
You guys are doing fucking great. This is tense as fuck.
Point being, back to the
Bring
original
Dario
topic
to
of
his
the
blow
matter.
up.
They do want
After this.
diplomatic staff there. Imperial, they are not ready to open up their walls.
All right, you guys are
The rest
gonna
of the
hammer
resistance.
this.
They cannot
Kimchi, I want you to take the lead, and I want you to whip up all of these Patrizios behind you. I want you to turn this whole room into a fucking explosive shouting match. The barony owes
Perhaps
you.
if their own baroness were willing to speak to them.
Before that,
Perhaps they would
Drasker,
be
I'd
able to
love for you to
see
put Kyler in the hot seat because he's been quiet.
cutting themselves off from the province in the long.
How are we gonna pull him into this one?
He was part of the forces during the war with the robber baron. Nobles could be upset
You
with
say
his
all these
losses,
things.
lack of efforts.
It was not only the
lack of
Imperium.
presence.
For example, the
All right.
younger
Yeah.
Lord Erdhart was also at the
Shame
front
him
of the
and
lines
build it
many
up.
of these times.
Build it up.
Have
Build
you
the
anything
tension.
to add to this?
Make him come stand in front of you.
If you could please.
Good point, my baron.
What I want you guys to do is that
Take a proper
call him
stand.
to the front. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
A gentleman is recognized, yes.
Shame him. Shame his accomplishments. Shame his selfishness. Shame him as an outsider.
This is true.
Keep Dario up here.
Myself lead.
Major
and
Dario,
fight.
please.
You are not dismissed.
Apologies, younger lord.
Continue.
This is true. While I did lead and fight myself in many of the offensives, this simple matter of the fact is, while we were holding out as best as we could, without the Imperial support, many of us might not be here today. And that's the crux of it. Without
A bold statement. To
without
say.
my father, of course.
Without your father.
As Lady Heidemann has stated, facts is what we're interested in here. We're trying to solve issues. The fact of the matter is, as much as my father and I and our men have bled
Interrupt him.
without the Imperial
Interrupt him.
support,
Without your father.
Your father.
Yes, baron.
Does your father share the same thankfulness to the Imperium? As just a moment ago, he pointed and said that they were his enemy.
Target
Very
Kyler.
Clearly, my lord said that if I can put my differences aside with a man I consider my enemy to help save this barony, as is considered my duty now, then I am surprised that the nobles sitting at the other side of the table have done nothing.
Don't wait for it. You've bled coin. You've sent men. This these continued lies from these foreigners.
I've bled coin, I've bled men, I've given my sons to this cause! You have no grounds to make such accusations!
We put coin and men into this war. This
Shout
war
over him.
lasted too
Stand
long.
up, Sakura. Stand up, Nomad.
Been too long. We
Kimchi,
lost too many
stand up.
Bitcoin because of
Join
your
in.
failures.
Yell over each other.
And here comes the man.
Don't stop.
The warmonger find it convenient that he comes in here bearing arms.
Sakura, anger.
Requested. He has no right to speak in this council anymore!
Kimchi, go after Dario.
Fools, why don't you go
Go
claim
after
another
Dario,
country,
Kimchi.
you insolent cur?
You pulled your ranks back because the diplomat got captured. This war went on long enough. We lost too many
You're
men.
a coward.
You're a coward.
Coward.
Where are your levies? Your men sticking up in your fucking abodes is where they were.
My men are dead because you ran back to your fucking ships because you couldn't keep one girl safe!
You couldn't even protect your own ships, you weaklings. Some strong Imperium you are.
And a failure!
You couldn't protect a girl. A girl of barely 20.
All the good your training did
understand is in coin.
Your
I
coin.
don't believe
You
any
can get it
issues
back.
are being solved here right now.
You had no coin to
Say
give
that to
in
the men we lost because
My Baroness, we were only in this business because some girl left town and started up this war again.
Enough! Screaming match after screaming match for both sides! We are all adults here. No. If you want to scream like whining children, then you have no right to be here and give your thoughts and opinions on this matter in this council room. Do you understand?
Yes, my Baroness.
Yes, my mistress. Baroness.
Nothing is being solved with bringing in circles of conversation. We understand the impact that things have happened and occurred within our fair dynasty. Heartbreak, ruin, our city crumbling around us. But I will not stand for those who are considered allies at this moment, at these tables, to continue doing this. This is not how we have a productive conversation.
Call an end to the meeting, Baroness. You will speak with the Imperials tomorrow, and to find out Balerno's demands and how to get them back in line.
Tomorrow?
Dismiss everyone. You are furious with how everybody has behaved themselves.
This meeting is adjourned. I will speak to the Imperials tomorrow, and we will get all of this handled. Do I make myself clear to everyone in this council room?
Yes, my
Childar would have
Baroness.
never stood for this.
Childar would never have stood for any of this. Any of this.
Be gone from my sight.
Be gone from my sight, all of you.
Of
Any improv
course.
conversations you want to have in the hallways, factions, talks, threats, whatever it is, do so. Have a little fun with it before everyone exits, or while they do.
That includes you,
Good
my
shit.
sons.
Good shit.
I will not have
when we let the
arguments
riffraff into our
happen like
council
this.
meetings.
God damn it, I can't get out of this room.
Yes, when we let the wildlife come into the courtroom.
Did you not
Put some
hear what
gold
the
in.
Baroness said?
Just leave. Don't have to see them.
Oh, maybe you need to go find some in your pocket or ask your bitch wife or
Go back into your slave pits where you belong.
At least I can buy slaves.
Also, spread your legs if you're getting any benefits from these outsiders.
Thinks like a slave, talks like a slave. It's nothing new, Nauza.
After losing everything.
They dare say we've done nothing to this
Yes.
dynasty. We bled coin and men for them the entire
I'm
war.
thankful for everything the Imperium has done in providing aid, but do remember
given my sons.
Storial,
I've given my men
I'm very aware
We
most
were
of my treasury, and they have the audacity.
I want to make it very apparent to you that
They should make it right.
That they will send someone far worse.
Nothing but opportunists. Jumping at every opportunity to jump forward in nobility.
Regardless of their contributions, no outsider should have any stake, any claim.
And yet,
Simply ensuring
making trade agreements and agreements with another part of the dynasty, with the Salam, without discussing with the Baron or the Baroness.
He does it on his own behalf. He is trying to build his influence and undermine the Redards.
Agreed. It comes to be honest now.
Forgive my outburst.
Sounds like you had a quite the session at court today.
It is clear where their allegiances lie.
That dog of an Imperial to berate us with him finishing the war. After he has pulled back his own men. Let the more men die. Let more coin disappear into the ever-living void of a war. We
Of
lost too
course.
much because of him.
First they take our ports, and then they lay claim to this war that we put so much into.
I did not sacrifice my bloodline for outsiders.
Together by mere string and glue.
I understand what it's like to lose your home, Baron.
Take over power.
Yes, I have my own motives, and I've been transparent with you about them. But I will by no
Pretty
means
slave. See the one she flaunts around
have
town.
my hand or that of my houses in any sort of wrongdoing or destruction.
My lord.
The province at seas to our safety.
Ah, good to see you again. How are you?
Precarious. Likewise, I am doing so well. Thank you for asking. Come in.
Ah, of course. Don't know if you got to see
Yes.
the animals speak. Quite the upstarts.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure that court was quite exciting, but I'm afraid that my lord Mem, he bids me to speak with these animals, as you call them. Pardon me.
Yes, careful with the mutt. Quite bloodthirsty.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yes, indeed. Lady. Sora.
Oh. Well,
You would call me
Sir?
Alderman.
Of course.
I will leave this meeting to you, Lady Heidemann. I will speak with the young Lord Earhart about the excursion.
Hey, Draz, is there anything else you need from me? Because I need to decompress from all that yelling.
Go ahead, you're free to go.
Cool, thank you.
Great shit, guys. Y'all nailed it.
Yep, very well done, everybody.
it was a fun module. Thank you.
Of course. I shall entertain you for the meantime, Lady Heidemann. I will be waiting outside when you are all done.
Do you love entertainment?
You'll excuse me, Imperial.
Oh, yes.
Festival we're going to be having. I know you made a
Looking forward to the next slobbering of yours, Major. I'm sure it'll prove quite useful for the dynasty.
Well, congratulations.
And
I
we
cannot
cannot
wait to
wait
attend if I have the free time, of
you
course.
and your lords to
Oh,
understand
you must attend. It's a matter of
reality.
prestige. You have to. If you don't,
Well,
people
prestige
will
is
Perhaps
not
you
really
will
the best part of
realize
me.
the way of this land.
Lord Mem usually has
Precarious.
Yeah.
more busy work for me.
Please come with me. I wish to understand this council meeting.
Very well, I shall inform you.
These guardsmen.
It is very
come over here.
enlightening.
Guardsmen. Come here for a moment. Yes, the one with the beard. Yes, sir. This guard knows a magic trick. Show us, guardsman. You're the one.
Very good. I believe that is all.
like they're already saying something. I'm like, I'm not smart at thinking.
We think.
Whew, that was stressful.
The council just ended, so.
No, man, I need a hug.
Sure.
I need a hug from Marcus.
From Marcus?
I need a Marcus hug. I need a Marcus hug.
Oh yeah, you're participating in that too, right? You're agreeing
Bring
with
back Marcus for like 2 seconds, please.
Yeah, but like, I know they.
This is today's reminder to let go.
20 minutes.
It's
supposed to
I don't.
like they get like
There, there.
they get the quest.
Hey, you
I'm
did
not
great.
good at shouty.
You did great.
Like I was telling them, I'm not used to yelling or arguing, so jumping into a position like this where I'm forced to argue and yell at people, it's just like
it's tough
it's
to
something that I
hear what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I stayed quiet for basically all of it. I couldn't think of what to say, what to shout about. I just shut down.
I had
and then
stuff
as soon as
to
it went
say.
Full shouting match,
Yeah.
I just stood there.
I had stuff to say, but it's lines that I need people to hear. So when people are talking over, I'm like,
I heard you, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you all the time. Well, of course you're close, but
I was trying to go with the angle of like, oh yeah, this dude from history. Look at what happened. Look at these two. Isn't that weird? I was like, okay.
I figure that okay, Nozos, the Man-Eater, the Erdhuts, the Outsiders.
I'm sorry, Ren.
And the Major and Ladia, the Imperials who want to gain control. That was my mindset for everything against them. So whenever Nozos came up and it's like, oh, here's the Man-Eater again. Stay back with your arena and your oath of a champion.
Oh.
Or when.
I mean, yeah, there wasn't a lot of room for me to talk because when 4 people are trying to jump in, it's muddled. And also for the fact that the Barons are very quick to silence the other people like us, so it was kind of dumb. We didn't really get too many chances to speak. Missed opportunities. I mean, sure. Wasn't handled the best, but if they said it went well, cool. Rune, why didn't you jump into this one?
Major?
Alright, gotta back into Southern Dwarf.
Maybe we let some of their men run into the orcs next time we charge at them.
Having all right, Major.
Perfectly fine. Thank you for asking.
Ah, sure, man.
I think I'm doing rather well. Why did 200 suddenly drop? It's not often you see drow on the surface.
Well, as you can see, I'm busy running the shop. So, like, if you want to buy something
Good day.
Good day. How you doing?
Everything going well today?
Well enough. Got to stop a few crimes in the midst, but yeah, doing all right. Yeah,
Continue your.
I guess I have to ask, have you seen a guy that is well, just completely nude, oiled up, screaming the world's gonna end in fire? You seen a guy like that? No? Okay.
I think I'd remember if I had seen a guy like
Yeah, that's what I'm counting on, so I'm just making sure. It's a shot in the dark.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Or maybe
I'd rather
I'll,
you
I'll-
didn't,
I'll
but
cover
yeah.
them when I see him running by.
He's slippery. He's hard to catch.
I'll go like this and just point.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's hard to catch. He can slide across this cobblestone
Oh.
with said oils. So it's a bit tough. He gets a running start and then just slides.
And there's all kinds of sand and dust between the cracks.
Well-
isn't it gonna stick to the oil
When you're oiled up,
and then make them less slippery?
doesn't make much difference. I don't know how they do it. Must have been a couple layers. Anyway,
How about you grab a bucket of hay and throw it on him before trying to catch him?
tried that. Fucker's fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm running out of ideas.
They're an elf, so what can you do? Anyway, I'll let you enjoy the day.
I'll try.
Yeah. Have a good one, Miss Olive.
Oh, there it is.
Pardon.
Come on then. Hello.
I'm following up a lead again. Hoping y'all may have seen it. It's a shot in the dark, like most of these. We're looking for a perp. It's an elf, wearing nothing, covered in oil, saying how the world's gonna end. Have you seen this individual?
What?
Oh, sorry, end in
A naked
fire.
elf?
And that how that we're all gonna join Sotar's flame or something. Have you seen something like that?
No.
It's probably
Would know if there
no.
was an elf streaking about.
I agree. It's for the best, but the man is dangerous, and we can't catch him because covered in oil. So I'm just asking around,
Understood.
just in case someone's seen him. Thank you.
Every day, I hear some new crazy bullshit that convinces me even more.
Hey, Rune.
That the only sane people
Why
in this
didn't you
town are
join the
slave
meeting?
cattle.
Why didn't you sign up? If you had all these good ideas.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot of room to talk. Well, besides that, anything new?
No, not really.
Oh. Let's see. It seems like this is a hot spot for hatred. Mind if I join you?
Oh, on what side?
No, from outside in, And there's a lot of hate out there towards here. No, I'm looking to get rid of all that mess. I mean, you don't want me to be on that side, all right?
Yeah.
I'd rather be on the side of
yeah.
the people that are right in the
You're not
head.
gonna get yelled at for slacking, I guess. I don't know.
Scream, scream.
Whatever.
Okay.
Buy something from me.
There is literally a guard he's
Mhm.
the only one who
Drop
watches
down.
over the slave camp. I have never seen him awake. Every time I see him, you have to bang on the tower to wake him up.
They're prescient. It's just they're half there. You know what I mean?
No, he's always half there. He's always half awake. That's what you mean.
Right. As long as y'all don't tell him.
Sleeping on the job.
As long as y'all don't tell him I'm caught
You are in
lacking, you
town
know.
and not
I
doing
think we're
anything?
good.
Benora's stall is open. Come buy something.
Your secret is safe with us.
Oh, sweet. I'm it's like I'm at the jewelry stall. I'm just making sure this place is all right.
Protecting it from any further
Because
attacks,
usually,
yeah.
yeah, they have me at the expensive stall in case someone tries to steal something.
You know, to be fair, my goods are kind of pricey comparatively wise.
How
like,
expensive?
Well, I mean, the cheapest option I have is a belt, and that's a silver. It only goes up from there.
My Gerdar. There's quite a bit.
And that's lowballing it too. If I had to buy my own leather instead of make my own leather, I would be working at a loss. Fuck me, dude.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm de-stressing. I heard a bunch of yelling up at the keep, and now I think that's over with.
Yeah, I heard the
What's
meeting
it?
didn't go
The
so well.
Lord Erhardt's and the Major went up there, and a bunch of others. So, yeah. They don't really let us in the room where it happens, you know. So. I'm just kind of waiting to see which way the
in
wind
case you didn't
blows.
know.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I ate my panini right in front of you. You know that the tavern has a panini press now.
Is that like a sandwich or something?
What in the God's hell is a panini?
Yes. No. Panini is the place where the press is from, but I called the sandwich that I pressed the panini because it's a cute
Oh,
name.
Panini Gradia.
Yeah, it's up north a bit.
Please point it on the map.
Fuck, I don't know. Some stranger fucking said it, and I believe him because he had a was it the accent that what's his name? Uchi always fights with him. Salam. He had a similar accent to Pepe, so you know.
I see.
Dynasty.
Oh yeah.
Carbosera is I think Carbosera is.
I
part of
think
the
you're
Salam
right.
Dynasty,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, my legs. Yeah.
Maybe
I didn't get-
Panini's close to there.
I'm from the mountains, and when I came down here, I didn't go through no panini.
Well, maybe the guy lied to me because he liked the word panini, and honestly, that is valid because panini is a cute word.
It's a good name.
It's a fun word.
Yep.
It's a good word.
The sandwich is good though. The bread is crispy.
Huh.
Crispy on both sides.
So wait, why is there a press motion? What's happening with it?
So what happens is you put it on a bunch of hot coals,
Yeah.
and then you put the sandwich in, and then you drop the heavy part onto it, and it squishes the sandwich. So while it's doing it, it's the whole thing on the inside is made
So
of
just a
metal,
flatbread?
and it just no, it's like ribbly.
I think this is more like a show than tell kind of thing. I guess I have to go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, go to the tavern, ask for a panini sandwich, and then probably get yelled at by a god, because I highly doubt it was approved, but I paid 7 silver for it, so you know.
7 silver.
That's fucking crazy.
Listen, I realize it was a lot.
I've heard of a silver. I've heard of a silver milkshake, and that's a lot for a milkshake. But 7 silver for a sandwich?
No. See, it's for the whole press. It's for the whole press.
Oh,
so that's a lifetime thing there.
Got it.
You
Okay.
think I paid 7 for a single sandwich? No.
You should see what the nobles eat, what they spend on their meals. You know, I don't know.
Oh yeah, they get a pineapple for display, don't they? Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
Oh, I saw someone steal one before. It was wild, right? You buy it's a fruit. Theoretically, I've never seen a person eat it, and it doesn't look like a fruit.
It's like an
You know what I'm
apple
talking
covered
about,
with
right?
pine needles.
Yeah, I seen one.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like an apple at all. I will.
Who the
never
fuck
know
comes
why
up
it's
with this
called
shit?
A pineapple.
All right.
You know what it looks like?
What?
It looks like a bear, one of those berries made of many little berries, except
A pomegranate.
about this big.
Yeah.
No, on the outside.
Oh.
Yeah, those.
All
So it's
right.
got like a bunch of little like shapes on it, like those. It's about this big. It's yellow, and it's got little like.
It has
They're
a
like
little
soft
bush on top
little.
of it.
Yeah, it's got a bush on top, but it's got like this little. It's like a pine, but it's like
Like little
tiny and
needles
soft.
all around it, but they're
Yeah, it's like-
flattened, so they're kind of triangles.
Yeah. It's weird.
Wouldn't
And I don't. And the word pineapple. The word pineapple does not fit it at all.
Wouldn't plants want to be eaten? Why would there be like needles or spikes on something that's meant to be eaten?
It's not like needles that'll hurt like a cactus or nothing.
Cactus. Yeah.
All right.
More like scales.
So a bush on top. Oh god, a bush on top. So you plant it in the ground,
Scales.
and it just grows.
No.
Maybe.
No, it comes from it. I seen one on a tree.
Oh,
You seen one?
what?
Okay. I only seen them on dinner plates.
Yeah.
We have to go check to see if those are around. We need to find ourselves these pineapples.
When I served on the ship, there was this island we sailed by, and I swear I could see one hanging from a tree.
Huh.
Okay.
The bush is like is where it connects to the tree.
That doesn't sound right at all. Are you sure, Dredge? Are you sure?
What kind of animals distribute these pineapples? Would it be monkeys? They climb trees. Do they eat them? I'm just making.
Pineapples grow on trees.
They don't. You think?
No.
It looks like they grow in the ground. Yeah, it's how they're shaped.
Mm.
But although something that grows in the ground, why would it have spikes? That makes no sense.
If it grows on the ground, it does make sense to have spikes because then you have to have special animals grab it, not just any like horse. You know, that makes sense to me.
Look, all I know is it smelled really bad when they brought it on ship.
The idea that a fruit is defending itself is interesting.
Well, like roses. It's a plant that's very spiky, right, in a bush. So, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, look, they cut the thing open, and it took like someone broke one of their swords on it, someone chipped an axe, and when they finally cracked the thing open, it smelled awful.
Huh.
Weird. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, no, all I know is that they're really expensive. And like in different parts, like if you go towards the capital and stuff, when they have parties and stuff at like the tavern and stuff, they'll have one out on the table, but you're not supposed to eat it. It's just there. No touchy.
No touch.
No, no touchy.
Maybe because it smelled bad.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe, I
where
don't
I'm
know.
from, we're partial to what? Meat, taters. So, I mean, we don't really get fruit. So this is all new to me. It's fascinating, but I'm more partial to, you know, all that.
I'm down to eat anything, though. Give me some cheese on that. That'll be very fun.
Yeah.
Cheese is good.
Cheese is very good.
It's expensive,
I feel
though.
like I got some smoked Gouda waiting for me later. That it's gonna be so good.
Sarah, I don't know if you heard. Yeah. So, Bucci said that he's got this new goat cheese brie.
I think there's someone outside.
I need you to find your master so I may speak with him.
Last I know, they went up the keep.
No, they came down, so they're around.
As long as
Again?
it's before evening. That is, unless your interest is lost.
No, I still want to fight them.
Good.
Oh, sounds serious.
Find them. Let them be compensated. That you're mine for the evening.
All right. Ogres.
That's interesting. Oh, it's good catching up. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah. Doherty, Sarah. Now, I will say, you know, just it stays here. I've been seeing a couple of the folk eyeing your shop in a not so subtle way. So, just be careful, yeah.
Understood. Thank you.
When I come around, there's some murmurs, but then it stops.
Come on in.
Oh, hey there. Right. Whenever I get by, they usually walk on. So that's the usual tell.
Is Nolzus available?
Keep on keeping on.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. How you doing?
Different VC. I'll try to get her.
Doing good. How about you?
Busy at work, but doing pretty okay.
It's fine. I see where they are.
Busy work equals money.
Hey there, Alki. You doing all right? Sorry, I don't quite know your name. I'm a Private Grimheart of the Guard.
Grimheart, it's O'Shawn, but a pleasure, and of course.
Yeah, I'm one of them diversity hires from Vern Folder. You understand?
No, it's nice to see everything this year that they've accepted the Dwarven kin amongst the guard.
I like to get to know the people in town, just so there's no confusion. Helps relations. How do you spell your name?
Gosh. Oh, no one's actually asked me that. It is O-S-C-H-O-N.
Okay. Ochan. Very good. No, I know. I'm playing.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Been a few days.
I bet people get your name wrong on purpose all the time. So
they've defaulted to calling me Ocean of the likeness it is. Or
If you
maybe
signed up
as
for
just
Freebird,
the alchemist.
drop down to Draz.
So if you have a seashell and I put my ear to it, I hear you.
Maybe. Possibly.
All right, so you're an alchemist.
Who knows? I could be looking around every shell.
Mm-hmm. You're in Nautis on business or pleasure? Oh yeah.
Morning, Dredge. Well, afternoon. Sorry.
Buongiorno.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling better after whatever happened earlier.
I heard about that.
I am. I've done what I've been told to, which is actually rest, eat, and then get some fresh air.
Yeah, I don't know what that smoke was, but it burned my eyes and skin just walking through that door. Hope it's...
I see.
No, it's... It was my failure, hence why that happened. So I have to live with that. But I won't squander in my failure. Failures are lessons, and you learn from them. So long as they don't kill you, obviously.
Yeah. I just hope whatever you just... I assume you got the worst of it. Since...
Well, there were a bit of burn marks. Thankfully, I have an Ibis give enough ointment to basically help clear that up. Maybe a few remains, so a bit on my body. That one set of clothes is absolutely ruined. I can depart with a pair of clothing. It's just clothes.
I was gonna ask you, what kind of fire was that, and how are we to, I guess, put it out? Is it just a normal fire?
An alchemical fire of that kind, thankfully it was just smoke, but ideally you want to cover it with just dirt, sand, if anything. Preferably obviously without moisture.
So like what happened last night?
Essentially. I didn't realize something had happened last night.
Grease fire. In the kitchen.
Yes, about the same way. But issue, however, with the chemical fire, it's a lot more
Do we need
dangerous.
magic
When it
sand?
becomes-
Do we need magic dirt?
No, just you need to make sure that your airways are blocked, your mouth and nose. Inhaling that
Alright, masks up then. Alright. That's what I got.
Any suitable cloth will do that.
Alright. You got anything for me?
I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, that's fun. Carry on, Ocean.
You as well.
Yeah. Oh, you're stuck at work. Okay. Runaway inflation. Run away. Hey there, farmer. You doing alright?
I need the sergeant.
Which one?
Stefano.
Well, let's see. Ooh. I'm not quite sure if he's in today. Which would be quite concerning. Am I to pass along a message, or what's going on?
Nothing. I just need to talk to him with some personal matters.
Mr. Sir Steve-O. Nah, it doesn't look like they're in today. Perhaps Sergeant Fenn or some other. Actually, I don't even know if that's Sergeant Fenn.
Yes.
Alright, well. Alright. We'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Looks like the sergeants are busy. Might be a bit later. Good day. Hey there, Briar. Hope you're doing well.
I bought a bottle of sanitizer for the bathhouse.
I gotta keep it clean.
Take it back.
Very good.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure it's ready for tonight, yeah.
It's a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
Well, sometimes life surprises you. I'll leave you to it. Hey there, mister. I'm Private Grimheart with the guard. No, you're not in any kind of investigation. I just wanted to see who you were, what you do. I like to put names to faces.
Margo Thor. Just, Carter.
Bargo Thule.
meet you.
How you spell that?
B-A-R-G-H-O.
Mm-hmm.
T-H-U-L-E.
Yeah, almost everyone in this town is so damn literate. It's just mind blowing. That's good. You look like an accomplished
As a record keeper, I kind of have to.
sort. Yeah, you look rich.
I'm not that rich.
All right. I see. Record
I
keeper.
appreciate the, but no.
You look like you put yourself well together. So I mean, who knows? Record keeper.
Have a lot of angry Carters over at the,
Oh, so you work at the
Carts.
Carter's Guild? All right. Are you in all this for business or pleasure? Yeah. I'll assume both.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Can you say that again?
No, I was just doing the usual, questions. Do you have anything for the guard today? Anything out of the norm?
Probably need one or two to be in front of here. We're gonna be traveling in about 30 minutes.
All right. I could probably be here for that. Where to, if I may? Anything dangerous?
Well, kind of. Going to be going over to the camp, far off.
Oh.
Going to be trying to get back to civvies.
All right. Shit, man. Good luck.
Well, I hope. I got this with me, so.
I heard anything out of town is a fucking death wish, so. Sure.
Well, that is my middle name, I would suppose. So.
You got your fastest horse for this one?
Bargo. Still getting used to the new one, but she's been running well.
All right. Well,
it works out well,
I am following up on a lead, if you will.
Right.
There's an elf running around town, about 5 foot, blonde hair, kind of flowing. Usually wears nothing, covered in oil, screaming that the world's gonna end in fire. Yeah.
I think I've heard the screams, but I have not seen the look of them at all.
Okay. A greased up elf man. It's hard to catch because he's got several layers coated on, and he can just glide across the road.
Yeah, no.
And
truly,
can't grab
I have
him.
not been out of that record room
Yeah.
for like a week or two. Truly.
Probably best to just stay back in there. Things are a bit
probably
weird. But anyway, Bargo, I'll leave you to it. 30 minutes. Yeah, all right.
I'll try.
Thanks, thanks, bud.
Absolutely.
Greetings, kin.
Who are they?
How you holding up?
You make any sense of this?
Can't
make head nor tail of it.
Well, there's a couple. There's the recent news. This is a wanted thing. You can tear off a piece of this, if you need to. Mm-hmm. I think it's a
crossbow.
What that? That's a whole ass schematic for a crossbow. If anyone wants it.
Why would you put that there? Is that free?
I
Grab that for me.
I am part of the guard, and it is just posted here for public view.
It's free.
Yeah, I'll make a judgment call. I don't think the public needs to see this. don't know why anyone would. Sure.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
I don't know what that means,
is that
but
a treasure
alright.
map?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
Where is that real?
You know, I think it might be just a wild goose chase.
It's got a big red X on it.
With vague terrain. I don't even know where that is.
I think I know that palm tree.
You know that palm tree someone drew.
Well, there's only one of it.
Well, I imagine there's like more than one in like a dense forest.
One.
But then there's two more. And there's no other
Not near
trees?
that one.
Alright. Where is this?
I'm not telling.
Okay. Sure, man. There's a decree from the Baron. Basically, keep calm, and they got it. Oh, you know, war's done. I mean, you know, you're not supposed to talk bad about him, you know? It's like,
I'm not talking bad about it. It was the paper.
Oh, fair enough. There's like a weird transparent map of the land. So
What's with maps on public places?
I think they really want you to know when they put like a big arrow and say, "You're here." And they really want you to know how big the world is.
That just makes me feel really small.
You should say that. We're as big as our stomachs.
What?
And that's some invitation to a fight club. So, I mean, this looks okay. This looks like the normal fare.
Fair enough. Well, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go and talk to the lady selling the big potions.
Yeah. I'll go with you. That seems like a hoot and a holler and a half.
Oh, water. Okay, gotcha. Good afternoon.
He'll do it. I've seen it.
You in line?
Tang, our friend, made of metal, hard to
I
miss.
just have a simple question.
Very
Go
much
ahead.
so.
I haven't seen him around.
Really? That's odd.
I saw him out in the. Well, I mean, I saw him out in the forest, but I haven't seen him in town.
Yes.
Well, I guess they got their answer. Oh, sorry. What customers?
What seems to be the problem here?
They're touching.
I don't know.
The moldy cloth.
You got anything for?
I know it's just going to waste.
Ma'am.
All I'm doing is making mouth sounds. And
What machinations do you have
It's so
for
irritating.
moldy, rags?
Oh, I haven't taken any. I've just
Oh.
made little lip sounds and touched them. He gets so irritated. I don't know what's wrong with him. What a crazy, crazy merchant. Anyway, continue business.
Would you like some dyes, madam? Since you came all the way here.
No, thank you.
We just got in a new import of a dye.
I'm sure Sanders
Only have one glimmer root in stock. Okay. What is your name, sir? One silver.
Sir, would you like some dyes?
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay, Carl, it's one
I've been trying to defend myself. I've been practicing with him. I can't deal with that. You think I can deal with this?
Yes.
Yes? Well, that's good.
I look forward to that. Once that is done, then I can tell you.
Hello there, Madam Osa.
He's a Triton.
Good.
Very well.
God, why?
I think I'm pretty.
Sanitize it.
Ah.
You saw
Ah.
was it
See?
for
Ah.
Yeah. Let's get into our job. I got a jibber jabber, all right.
Right now we have dark green, yellow, red, orange, as well browns, and our newest color, very pale yellow.
Your side, and you are bleeding out.
Dang. Help him out. I'll cover you. No. Use mine.
You realize you cannot take the full brunt of an orc's strength alone. You have to dodge.
What type of potion is it?
Ew.
Do you have a tier 2 potion? Okay, understood. Rolling.
Yeah, from my.
With a 15 plus 2, Hopper, as you drink the potion, Tang pulls the spear out. There's an immense pain, blinding, as blood spurts from your mouth, down your chin, and you almost begin choking on it. However, you choke back the potion, and ethereal magic begins weaving its way through your body, knitting your wounds together. And eventually, after several moments, you will be able to gain the strength to stand and fight again.
Sure you don't want to help them, Tank?
Rolling, Lorelei.
Hey, one spear.
No. Aka, please, I'm trying to stay focused here. You know how hard this is?
Hang on a second, Tori. My thing sat on my balls. All right, go ahead.
That's the worst.
Different underwear today, man.
To be honest,
I'm a better color.
But if he does, yeah, I mean, I am one of us myself.
Oh, yes, I know.
Anything but yellow.
Bum bum ba da bum.
Actually, man, were you told anything regarding what we were going to be doing today?
Purple.
Purple is too expensive.
Reality to basically
It is
remotely
an
create
open
tragedy
one.
like that ever again.
Oh, good.
Now black. I can look into the storage, but that isn't what until.
You mind if I look at this?
Sure.
I don't think this looks weird.
Oh, shit.
Behind you. Behind.
Silvana with a 13. As you try to hook this orc, the curve of your blade gets around it and you pull it closer like a scythe. However, as you do,
Get in there, Paladin. Don't just stand there.
Shimfo, let me do something here.
Go for it. I'm focusing on the gray orc.
Pause. Let's get it.
Just so you're tracking, Drasker, Ro has 2 majors.
Grabs your wrist.
Yeah. Towards one of the archers.
I'm gonna grab your head.
Hey there, guys. From behind. Grabs, throws.
Slow the numbers down a bit. Let's give him a chance to kill the gray orc.
As you continue to try to rain on the orcs and goblins, you hear the sounds of horns in the distance.
Another wave. Hit him. Last 2 minutes. Drasker, I'm leaving the gray orc to you. I'll navigate the others. Pause.
on number 2 soon?
Number 2 is going to hang back. You're not going to die today. You was present when you were in the open field. It's implied. Okay? Don't worry. You'll come back another day, my friend. Last wave. This will be your last wave, and then the goblins that designated will be the only thing attacking from here on. Essence, go get the horses in place.
As the next wave of these orcs begin to move forward, you watch as a small hobbit yells at the top of his lungs and he throws something forward. Cover your eyes! As a pouch flies forward with a 19! All the orcs present become slightly dazed, creating a slight period of time for the allies to finish off their enemy. Unpause!
Get them some good finishers here for you guys. Your stays a bit. Try to defend yourself. Goblins continue to come forward.
And swing.
The Grey Orc has fallen.
Very well done, Naval. Very
well done. You in front begin to scream in torment. My 4, continue with the wave. Continue.
Alright, we gotta start wrapping this up, Shimpo.
Yep, wrapping it up. Going to come in with the Rodods right now.
Last wave?
Yep, this is just stragglers. They're going to take over. They're going to tell the players to pull back. Okay?
Alright.
That way that they're going to take over from here to give them a chance to heal and get the fuck out of here. Because they're not. It's going to be implied they're not stopping.
Okay.
Okay? Perfect. Then you'll get my entire cast once I tell them to fuck off.
Understood.
So I'm going to have to grab another one.
DM, we're removing the head. I'm going to display it to scare the rest.
Yeah, you're still going to have the remnants of the goblins coming in, though. So you can go do so. You can see that they've already started running.
Got it.
If I can have another 2 volunteers who aren't doing anything to just continue the progress of combat for them, my regards. Perfect, I got race set here. My regards teleport on Shinfo. We're gonna wrap this up. No major, it's just goblins at this point. How are we looking, Essence? Yellow uniforms, yellow uniforms.
Grabbing your horse now, and then that's it. We're good.
Perfect. Teleport on me.
Copy says go.
They're pushing to the edge.
Mount up, you 4. Perfect. Let's get this going.
We're gonna need these horses for the QRF for the next module.
Yep. This is literally going to be here and then gone.
All right.
Yep. All right. Let's go. Follow my lead. Drasker, tell them they hear the sound of hoofs behind them.
Understood.
Crushes you with a Grey Orc sword. Pure adrenaline.
Okay.
Continue the wave of combat, my goblins that I've set. This does not stop. They are not to stay there and enjoy the view.
Do you want goblin archers?
Yeah, absolutely. Pure range at this time. With the combined might of range, you're not going to be able to push forward. Goblins. Hold. You're all good to start disappearing. What I need next to happen, every single person here, I need them all to begin to move down. Naval, you're going to move over to the players and go with them to provide medical aid. Other than Naval, everyone else, I need you to move to Drazkur's module.
Thank you, Shimfo.
Oh, my throat hurts. Goblin screaming. Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, fuck me. Goblin moment.
Certified goblin moment.
Oh, fuck.
Drink water.
Yes, that's what I'm about to do. Use the bathroom real quick before we get into this.
Yeah, I'm gonna clock out for a sec, guys.
I gotta sit down.
It's my mandated 30-minute break. I have to clock out.
30-minute break?
Yeah, it's part of the labor laws.
Who's this, Sakura?
Yeah. On the road again.
I just can't wait. Paladin's gotcha. Paladin's gotcha.
You're so sneaky. More sneaky than me, so.
Oh god, I didn't even see that. I didn't even...
That's a lot of barrels.
Huh.
Well, you bought ingots before, so how much did you pay for the ingots before?
I will look that up for you.
Because then I gotta go find the Radad so I can go see if I can sell this box. Yes, my lady. It's you.
It's the longest range turkey I've ever seen.
We're able to get the ingredients for that potion.
I'll come with you.
Hey, Meg. Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you? How was your day? Sorry, I did combat, so I need to sit down. Whew. Well, hello. I'm only here for maybe another 30, maybe an hour.
Drop it now.
Yes, it is a good stream.
And I got some bad news.
I got letters to deliver, but I don't want anyone else if they want to read them.
I'm prepared to be disappointed.
We're going to the Carter's.
Well, let me think. She looks available.
Out of character adds +3 to combat rolls.
Hi.
So you would be a badass on the field.
Sorry,
You're at.
I like this one.
It's good to see you. Hi. 7 silver will be fine for you.
Sure.
And let me.
Just chest or full?
Second here. Come back here. I got some malice. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry. If you have that,
It's gonna have to pop it.
Alright. 8 for the full, or just 6 silver. Oh wait, that's for money.
It does give you a +3 to combat rolls.
Is 5 hides for the chest.
So that's better than nothing.
Sorry. For a full set.
I will be back with a vengeance.
Oh no, it's a guarantee.
About 2 to 3 weeks now, straight up since the war.
Oh, I did hear about that.
No, I only get my bonus when I'm fighting armor.
That's how old Harry is.
Okay, well then that would still help you in the long run.
Wherever he is.
Here.
Yes, Miss Torchy, how may I help you?
You got any cool stuff?
What do you mean by cool stuff? The books.
I don't know, anything outside of standard healing potions.
Well,
antidotes.
Do you have anything that makes her talk faster?
I got your usual.
Jesus.
I got your usual tier 3 antidotes that you love so much and coveted.
What if there's a potion that lets you breathe fire?
2 technically, though it's good to stock up on those. You don't have anything
it
like
lets
cool.
you do it, but you can only breathe fire.
Like cool, the weird
So you
stuff.
just have to like.
A Saurus touch that will give you visions out the ass. I don't know what that will do to you. I mean, not that.
Wait, what does it do? Wait, it makes you like high?
Vision Quest. I have what's called
existing.
Vision
Well, I'm glad
Quest.
you're here, Meg.
Only Bjornings drink that shit, and it makes them see wild.
The
wild
last
shit.
thing
I don't know
14
what it
needs
would do.
right now is to see shit.
How much?
Venora, be responsible. I'm telling you right now, be responsible.
Oh, it's not for me. How much?
Oh no. Both of you, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. I don't care anymore. Do your thing.
You know what? I'm gonna make it expensive as fuck. 30 silver.
Should I be worried, Corsair?
Oh my god, you're actually going to buy that?
I see it. Here's a possibility. I could, however, I'm saving the money just in case Hopper fucking needs it, so I can't spend 30 silver without having a reliable amount.
What if you gave Hopper the Vision Quest potion?
Oh, he would
What?
love it. He would love that.
I need 4 volunteers.
Does it even work on non-Bjorning?
Oh god. I think. Well, here, give me a second. Let me. I want to read what it says. Okay, with the.
I'll be making my way down in a moment.
Understood.
I'm feeling very concerned that people are interested in buying.
10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43.
Unfortunately, the roll of 4 plus 2 for 6. Just passing the threshold, you feel the wound begin to coagulate. Skin close. I don't think we get medals for this, do we?
I'm just telling you.
I know.
Sarah, because she's the one that holds the keys to that. Because she hasn't. I don't know if she's used that up yet.
It's about time. We need to start gathering
Wait,
people.
which one?
Okay.
All right.
Is that...
Okay. Both of
I'll
them.
be gathering
She
around the
bought
carts.
both of them. One of each, I think. No, I think she only has.
just make sure to try to find anyone to be back in 5.
Basilisk powder.
Back in 5. Aaron, you know who you're looking for?
The cinder site I used on the lizard quest.
We're looking for Clifford.
Oh, you
looking
did, so you
for
did use
Clifford.
that.
We're
Okay, so
looking
then I
for
can make another one of
Lorelei.
those.
We're looking for
okay, let me
that fucking
explain this to
asshole
you.
Bogo.
Vision Quest.
We're looking
well,
for
the original name
Lady Heidemann
of this
and the
powder
servant.
has faded
Right, go
in
get him,
known
go get him.
history. It's
Go get him,
presumed this
go get him,
drug is
go get him.
devised the
Go, Mary,
priests,
go.
the priests of Banyer, sometimes during the Second Age, means by which
you just
to
stick Marin on
ritualize
someone like they
communion
were
with the
a dog?
god of triumph. Regardless of the
What are the rest of you clowns?
I'll be looking.
occasions, this combination
I
of
sicked
herbs
her to go find them.
cauterized is extremely powerful hallucinogen.
Find them.
When inhaled, it will near
Haven't seen them today.
They scattered around.
Mount up Maelstrom
Sold
and have
out.
a ride
Even
around.
though
see if
I
can
told
get
them
them.
to have
The effects of the drug is wildly.
I heard a group left earlier though. They might have been part of it. What the fuck that means?
Small cage, ravens in it. They'll come straight to the keep if something goes wrong.
Right.
Your assembled
Seen far past or distant future
your
or
men,
spoken to dead loved
because I
ones.
trust them are on standby.
Basically, it's going to
Right.
send you on a fucking quest like you're
If necessary, when that raven comes to me, I will send them out to you.
Oh god, no.
Good. I trust
But we
you.
have to make sure that we do not use Verdard resources nearly as much as we have.
You inhaled it.
So unless it is absolutely
You
necessary,
uncork it, you inhaled the liquid.
stand your ground.
It wouldn't.
Understood.
But
Once we get that.
do not get yourself killed.
She mixed it into ale and had me drink it.
Well, that's another way. It's just not as effective within
It'll
the
be easy
vapors
once we
right
get the
off
house
the
guard up and
chemical
running.
itself.
Any word on that?
That is my focus. I'm going to be speaking with a few of them one-on-one.
But no, if you're
Interviews,
wanting
if you
that
will.
stuff that you said you used on that
place to
trip
stop.
you took, the cinder site, which we gotta keep it down because that's
Look at my son. Careful.
And you. Honor and wisdom.
Cinders.
We lead.
I could make it, but you sure that was hers that she gave you, that cinder site? Because that DM over there says I can.
So, what do you think, Lord? Do you think I need to get some
Okay,
leathers
then
from
I
the
can't
Carters?
make you another one because I can only have 2.
Just in
Probably
case.
safe. Wood.
Right.
Got it. So you want cinder site? So let me see how much that is. And we're with Brandon. We're not doing this.
You look so shiny. I feel like if I touched her, it would.
It's gone. That's why men fear me.
Not.
Actually, Dredge, question. Biscuit, you're up at the slave camp. Did you see Tang ever run by or even come through there?
What? Last time you did this, you kicked me
I
in the
don't think
shin.
it's gonna happen. Is it gonna happen again? Is this also the thing?
You come here.
Huh?
Shut up.
Uh-huh. Oh, see, nothing happened.
Was there supposed to be something happening?
They went out like midday. So, like.
That's some entourage.
Good, we got actual men. That's great. Good.
They were trying to get me.
We're not. Maybe one died.
But,
I was
they didn't
why
want
they
to wait.
Oh, how exciting.
Good stuff.
Well, shit. Hey, chat. Let's take a walk, you and I. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Well, there's the giant dome. Very good. Where the fuck are we? How far is this? I'm doing quite well. Give me animal speed. So, 3 of those people are supposed to be on the thing that's happening. But, like, if we look at where they are, they're so far from home. This is gonna be a long walk back. I tell ya what. Boy. This is a long way back. Yep. We're doomed. It's so far. Well, hope they make it.
A hopper's good with a bow. Besides, if anyone's coming back, it's a hopper. 'Cause
Pause everything.
Stay
Let's
still.
go on this card.
North Road. Just while we're waiting for
This is like half the cast.
To be honest, I would bring a second one because of the evacuees, just in case. But to be honest,
If he's even Garrison to get.
It's your call. You may help.
that's the main problem.
There's an entire refugee camp there, though.
I don't think any of us do.
I agree.
Anyway.
You can drive one.
Yeah, post. Because I need to sell some items to the redods.
Alright. Perfect.
Be safe, be survive.
Yeah. Remember, get rid of stuff.
just one bow.
If I had my new bow when I had done that, they
Okay.
that piece of shit that they gave me when
Stage them first.
And once we have people coming back, protect the people too.
Righto, boys.
Nice.
Let's... We're gonna stage the carts out on the North Road. Good to see you again, all.
I am Lord.
Always gotta be polite.
I'm worried. I am. God damn it, I am.
Alright, stage with me while we wait for the others to show up. Just so we're not blocking everything.
Lord, I'd recommend a surrounding formation for these types of ventures.
I agree, I'm just waiting for the other people to show up.
Ever
before we
the
actually
optimist,
leave.
brother mine.
Yeah, good thing.
Also brought some bodyguard who he said had some expertise in orcs. So I've never heard of the fucking guy though. Isaac.
Huh.
Nope.
Yeah, good thing I've teleport, because...
Here again, I can figure out more, but
Town? I assume they're a part of it if they're not in the city.
There was a group of outriders that
It'll be fine.
rode out looking for trouble.
Leave
Might
your
have
now
found it.
inquiry.
Yep.
Drag into the arms of the orcs. Had to throw it up to be able to cover
I'm
us.
still not sure why you guys ran all the way down the hill instead of meeting them at the choke point. Sure.
I was following him. They didn't.
Oh, if Clifford ran off of a cliff. Should you run off
I
a
heard-
cliff?
To be fair, I thought we were engaging them.
We technically were.
Follow close.
Take an ambush.
And he'll be the middleman for that other guy that knows a guy who knows a guy and bring the money to them.
Right, yeah.
Things are running late.
What extra money?
Exactly.
Peaceful land.
this piece was good.
Sun slowly shifting for that of an evening day. Time is important. You have no idea the condition that these individuals will be in. How willing will so many of them be to leave? These are the questions run through your minds, and only hope for the best.
Where do you hide him?
That's not my first time. If it's to save the people that we really need to save, after all, this whole thing was mine.
Hoping we don't have to send birds.
I have to.
There's no rifles and there's no combat that is for a prolonged period of time, I'll be fine. So if I can do my job, least resistance, then I'll be fine.
Understood.
I must say, I'm a bit deaf though, since there's explosions last night, which doesn't help.
You're talking of the grease fire.
So that's what it was. All that loud crashing and banging.
Apparently.
Lovely.
Maybe there are
Truly.
orc-sized horses.
Oh, please don't say that! See, now you double
They're
think
gonna come around the corner and they're gonna be like, because you fucking
Right.
Oh, my lord, please. Just close your eyes and it'll be fine.
Getting B-roll.
Alfred, how you doing?
This is gonna be interesting.
Hey, son, it's a jungle out there.
Did somebody smack him, make him normal again?
You're on the right, and you don't know where it's going.
We're staying here. We're gonna keep on heading back to Nardis.
I'm sure Lorelai will catch up. Come on.
We were also keeping
Lorelai's with us. I don't know what you're talking about.
We were waiting for them to catch up.
I'll see a sliding.
Do you think I deserve at least one little bit of selfishness when I get back?
In what regards do you mean?
Telling people what the fuck happened. And, yeah.
We'll go to Radod's one way or another.
Fucking okay. The brothers, maybe. I don't know about the Baroness.
Listen, I know we all have our feelings about the Radods. I'm not a particular fan of them.
Wagon.
Off the road, wagon!
Set. Hi, Marin.
Is it Baron?
Tell me one of these cards if you want to come help us. You and is Lorelai.
Fargo,
too?
hi!
Oh,
hey. Long time no see.
I'm gonna.
Please don't die.
I saw movement up on that fucking hill back there. It'd be a bonus. Just be careful. Go with me. And Lorelei too.
She will join
You in the back. Watch our rear.
So that's one of the abilities.
Great.
Your man. Assisted us.
No, we pushed them back. They're all pushing back.
Good.
We've located where the orcs were filtering into the province, and we pushed them back. Should give us time.
Just give a grain of salt, please.
Alright, let's not wait around anymore. Keep it moving.
Right, let's go.
Yellow ones and himself.
Alright, wish us luck.
He would have recognized.
Have fun, gentlemen. Be best of well.
But here I thought they were gonna bring us home.
Die, Val.
There's no
I
of us
doubt
that
it.
I'd like to be a little optimistic. Can you give me a fucking break?
I mean, you're alive.
We're set.
I will be right back. I shall return.
Luna, can you hop down to NPC 2, please?
Hello. Hi. Let me see. Hey, where's this part? Oh God. Ugh. Thank you.
Critical 1. Row. +5 due to your armor. Your blade goes up, but the creature runs past it, and it brings both of its daggers against your helmet. Ping, ping! And you are concussed and dealt a major injury. Unpause.
Shit! Fuck! Get that
Pause. Marin, as you try to come behind it, leaning in on blows, trying to do damage to its head, unexpectedly you feel its arms reach back and grab you with ease. You feel a crack to your bones as it does so, and with a 3, what is your armor value, Marin?
0.
0? Then
Lol.
yes, with a 3, you feel your arm shatter in its grip. And it throws you with a 3, crashing into all the people ahead of you with a critical injury. Unpause.
Jesus. Jesus.
Holy Kyler, you managed to dodge out of the way of that rock in time, and oh, you know what? As you go to throw your knife, you watch as Maelstrom picks its hoof up, hind legs, and smashes the orc in the face with a 15, sending it reeling
Lol.
Buddies. I have a cure potion. Let's go. As we begin to try to drink the potion, everything begins to get clouded.
I don't think it's gonna happen. No. What the balls? The fuck? What are people up to? Ugh. I don't think it's gonna happen today. Well, I think that's it. Wow. Wow.
Do I know the way? Way. Yeah, I know Ray really good. Yeah.
Deeply noted. Information back when we are not even aware of it.
He's been here longer than I think all of us. Well, that much I do know. How long entirely, I can't say.
I'm debating. Tree stuff. Man, this is just a bunch of stuff that ain't me. Yeah, and they're gone, so...
My fault.
Well...
Slop? Oh wait, no. That's just an ogre.
That's the risk of having people that have a background.
Big man got ripped.
Yay! Stefan and
Clock. Every time you do that, your belly bounces. It's like,
There's a chance of
Dude, I
jiggle
can't
physics.
believe.
What gentleman you are.
Oh well, it's not like I did anything important.
Okay.
spoke.
I was there.
He will die if we keep moving.
I would love to speak to you when we get back to town, Lady Hyden, and find out the change first.
I know.
Sparkle, my friend, please listen to the lady.
I know. I'm waiting for the Lord. What's the issue?
You just see blood.
Logan, what's the issue?
Major injury on the right shoulder.
Isabel? Looks like Isabel?
Injured, critically injured.
Nigel, please.
They need to be have surgeons in there.
Wrap it up.
We can't stop.
Please.
Refresh my memory.
I know.
I don't see
Present, I need a roll.
PM present.
Doing some healing, Sergeant.
Understood.
I know as much as you.
I gave Marin a tier 2. I don't know what their injury is, and I'm treating a major on.
It's okay.
5 + 2.
There's too much blood back there.
Works, and with a 15.
They need to be.
a
lot of blood from a wound on her head.
With 15 plus your modifier, you're able to treat.
Gonna have to wrap this.
Looks clear. They're finishing it up. I see no movement in the rocks.
Remind me.
Trust me, I know as well as you. But that lady blinking up back there is Captain Swords' daughter.
I think we found you and some others alongside the road.
Need a roll as well.
Yes.
You're ready to go as soon as I do.
I know.
Yeah, plus 4
15.
bandage.
Alright.
Bargo.
Come here. Come here.
See, guys?
Yeah, I took a fucking hit.
I knew you were there.
From which,
you were there.
She's hurt. Isabel's really the beast.
I know. I was able to drag her.
The one that's
As much as I could. I know how important it is to you. I know how important it is to you.
You,
Doctor, are you driving?
A big hidey hole. About how big? You're one.
Stoop is unavailable.
Oh.
Ah,
Pardon?
hello there. Someone looks battered.
Didn't know there was such crowding in front.
Rest and relaxation.
I must
just
have
got back from
died.
fighting orcs.
See an
Oh,
angel.
hello there.
Hello. How are you?
Do you have any need of the mercenary guild or the Koya?
How you two both doing?
Nah, we lazy.
Ah, it's just the stoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the shop doing?
The new part.
Cleaned, fixed.
Ah, because they took the old one, huh?
Replaced that of what I had, but thankfully I come prepared with
I'm serious.
replacements.
A tarp
You know-
can't be right above
Replacements
the
for
door here.
replacements now.
The thing is, this is a business place. We could all hang out at the Quill and Blade. They specifically designed all those couches
It is
for
a
us
lounge.
to hang out at.
Yes.
That kind of glassware is.
True, but I
And
also
how long
work
it
in
takes
the-
for you
need
to-
this.
I can get away with
Right,
it.
so if you
need to stay
excuse me.
Findable.
Just don't blow yourself up
That's
again till you
fair.
get more and
All I'm for is someone can whisk me away.
6 hours doing.
Let's see what this is about.
I am not fast.
Oh, God. I can't deliver a fucking letter.
Zeke, where's Hop Down, if you're available? This is Maple.
You did everything you could. Thank you for trying. He was a good man.
I'm right on you, Lord.
The other card, how is it?
At a good pace.
They look good to me.
They're catching up with us.
No longer have to live with the imagination of what they do.
Jack, as you lie here on the moving cart, these Imperials fussing over you think back.
Thank you, Tiberius.
Beginning to flee from you. The vision is black. And the sounds grow more and more distant.
I know.
You're right.
Yeah, sorry. I got distracted a bit. I was on my way.
To test it out on someone.
You're smoking pipe
Model
weed. I
citizen.
don't think that's model.
Oh wait, that actually reminds me.
Ah.
On the job. Yeah. The military is mercenaries. Let's be honest.
They're just loyal, and you're not retired yet.
something to think about.
Ease up and go around.
I know, I know.
What the hell happened?
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, shit.
Sure you get cleaned up.
The ladder.
Fine.
So, did she ask if the
Tiger
special
bomb.
drinks for people? What would you make in a
Tiger
drink called the
bomb.
Hopper?
I know honey's involved.
As standing here, Jordy.
Probably like 2 to 3 shots of honey.
You notice
for sure.
that?
And honey mead.
Gerbon.
on top of that. And then probably some moonshine.
You're
Just
scowling.
a, little extra kick at the end.
He doesn't seem
That's actually
starting to get angry. You could probably
He actually has a bit of a grin to his
probably.
face.
So, honey.
You're not sure what?
He's very sweet when you first approach him, and then he just says something.
Seems like he wants to tell you something.
Okay, so what about a Tory drink?
Institution. She has a drink. You really need spice her up.
Okay, it is getting late, so I think that'll be it. I'm waiting on the call.
Get him to the surgeons quickly.
Go see to my men.
Just say that.
Stop trying to
I'm
contest
not
me.
arguing
Very
this
much like
again.
people.
I'm not arguing this again. They're purple.
They're also green, and they're blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
how
God.
do you think I feel hearing for years that they were called blueberries, and then some of them ended up in the camp and they were purple?
Yeah, if you peel them, they're green.
I don't know if this makes
they're
sense,
green
but
on
they
the
taste
inside.
blue. They don't taste purple, but they are purple, but they taste blue.
Okay, I've heard. No, I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
that. That's fair.
yeah,
That's fair.
I can agree.
Just
It's
like
blue.
oranges taste orange, lemons taste yellow,
I did not think this is how I would spend my
strawberries taste red.
This is such a dumb conversation. Losing brain cells. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think we're going to do that thing today, so. Very good. Alright, chat. That is going to be the end of today's episode, because good lord, what is going on? I cannot deliver a single letter.
Thank you, Guardsman.
Golds. Well, Tang, I'll try one more time. Where are you? Jesus fuck.
Door, sir. Down.
Well, that's Cassetto.
It will be under this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. They're pretty far out, so. Okay,
I mean, War Troll, Ogre, it's all still dangerous.
I'm headed off for the night, chat.
Like either way, it's like fuck that.
Have a good one, okay? We are going to clear our cache. We're going to blah, 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 blah. We're going to do all the things. Thank you so much for catching the stream. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys sometime. You will catch me Saturday night for the very next episode of Warmongers. So, guys, stay tuned for that, okay? It's going to be at 8 p.m. Central. Just like pretty much all of my times, 8 p.m. till midnight. So I will see you on Saturday. Good night, guys.